Hello, this is Stanley of Stanley of the Seas. Welcome back to the channel. We're taking a break from vacation content to show you a vlog series that is the DIY haunted house that we build. This is our second year building it. We built it last year. It was fantastic. It was really great. It's a free haunted house we offer to people all over the neighborhood and even adjoining towns. You're going to see, it's a two-part series. You're going to see us from the very beginning, including the renewal of our haunted house from last year. We were able to save most of the structure, and you'll see that, to all of the new parts, including the one that I'm sitting in right now, of the haunted house this year. So I hope you enjoy this. This is our favorite holiday of the year, Halloween. And since I was a kid, I've wanted to build a haunted house. Now we have this backyard haunted house that we really spend the better part of a month building. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll get back to vacation content very soon. But until then, enjoy. Welcome back to the vlog. We are here doing our haunted house. Keeps falling down. And I'm here with...
Hi!
Look who's here. And so, the problem that we have from this haunted house that we recycled from last year that was absolutely perfect is this. Oh, there's tons of stuff. That's why I say we gotta go through. Because we have this problem. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so...
And we have the lights.
I'm gonna see if I can put this down somewhere. Yeah, be careful with those.
What about this?
Yeah, I think that actually broke at the end of the year.
Oh no.
It got rained on like crazy. All right, so right now we're just trying to fix that corner however we can. It's a problem, obviously, and it's a critical corner. So I'm gonna put the camera down and see what I can do.
Hey guys, so we're gonna go through this box right here, see what we have left. We have some of this, which I'm gonna use for the party. We have this, which is like, oh, this chair is very much broken and I'm slipping through it. We have more zip ties. Ugh. We have, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is, oh, I remember these. The lights. These are from like Temu. Then we have things like this, like little skeletons. I'm slowly slipping through the chair. Then we have all these lights. All the lights. They're so sticky. I'm gonna put them right here.
They're sticky?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They have to stick.
lights, right.
You're not really supposed to reuse them, but it's okay.
And I may not be able to reuse them,
Then,
but we're gonna give it a try.
me and my dad have our AirPods in and we're listening to spooky, scary music. Oh my god, I'm falling through the chair completely.
I didn't know I could see. Can I see the camera? All right, so nice and comfortable there,
This
Gabby?
chair might be broken.
That's great. There you go.
Look now. This chair is so comfortable.
Looking pretty comfortable, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks. Oh, I can't get up now. Oh my god, the whole house. How am I supposed to sit? Okay, let's continue. We have more of these lights from Temu. We have these which hung from the ceiling and you like run into them. We have like arms, giant arm, a foot. Those are all from Temu too. Then we have some chains that are super scary. There's my dad working hard on the house. Then we have, oh, I remember that guy. Oh, then we have this, which I was super excited to get. It's like this clown walkthrough. You like put it on the doorway and you walk through it, and it's pretty super scary. Then we have more spider webs. Bum bum ba-da-da-dum, bum bum ba-da-da-dum. Then we have these, which lasted 3 years. Pretty cool. But then we have these. super cheap, but they worked. And they're spooky, hilarious and spooky. We're all together. The Addams Family. Ba-da-da-dum. Oh, there's a heart. The Addams Family. Ba-da-da-dum.
I never realized how stupid the lyrics are.
What? Then we have one of my dad's DIYs. Then we have more cobweb. More hands with missing a finger. This. Then we have this guy. Ba-da-dum. Spooky, the mysterious and spooky. Oh, I painted this. The Addams Family. I painted that. Pretty cool. Then we have these, which I'm definitely gonna use because they're so cool. I'm gonna hang those inside though. And we have stuff, more hands. What is this? Oh, that's the stupid girl. The like, trust me, this is not spooky. Then we have the beautiful fog machine. Woo! More lights. And then this is all of my dad's DIY frames. All of them. Pretty cool, pretty snazzy. And then that's basically all the fog machine, and that's really it. And then we have some like house decorations like this that we're gonna hang, we're gonna put inside. Pretty cool. This is the mist maker where you put in water and it like makes fog. That's also really cool. I feel like I shouldn't be opening this on the floor because it's all gonna get dirty, but whatever. Then, oh, look at this little ghost.
Yeah, those were on the table last year.
Pretty cool stuff. Oh, look at these. Oh, I forgot about these. Look at these little candles.
Candles, yeah. Do they work?
Yes, they do.
That's amazing. I put those on the timer last year, so they went on and off every few seconds. I think you can set them to like blow in the wind.
Hey guys, so we're currently sitting here going through all of the decorations. I look so foggy. Anyway, we're sitting here going through all the decorations, and this is the amount that is in this first bucket. There are 3 buckets. Like, we have a lot of stuff, trust me. But this year we're going 10 times bigger. 10 times. So we're gonna have a lot more stuff other than the 3 buckets. But I'm gonna go grab the other bucket because, yeah, it's time. Next bucket. Okay. Next bucket, let's see what we have in here. I have pimples. Okay. First we have this killer clown. Ah! Then we have these signs, which I was super excited for because you just like place them outside and they look a little scary. I don't know. Then we have a gravestone. Ooh! Ah! Oh, there's the inside of the house, I guess. Ta-da! Okay, continuing. My arm is getting tired. What is this? What in the world? Oh, it's like a little spider web thing. Gotcha. How's this guy in there? All this stuff is cheesy scary. I want big scary. More. We have so much that we didn't use. I'm gonna use it inside right now. Then we have this guy. I love this guy. Dad, you remember this guy?
Oh yeah.
He's so annoying.
First animatronic.
Yes, it is. Five Nights at Freddy's.
So disappointed.
Hello.
It's a big, huge thing.
I know.
It's been this tiny little.
It's okay. Then we have another one of these guys. Then we have, oh my God, it's our clown. I low-key forgot we had this. It's a really creepy killer clown. Oh my God, the wind is getting us today. Then we just have some little things at the bottom. Here's another one of these guys. And then another one of these. And yeah, that's really it. There's a spider at the bottom. Oh, and then there's a real spider. Fake spider, real spider. The end. Hey, Dad. Yeah, I was looking through.
Yeah, I want to show you a raw look of the haunted house. From last year, completely untouched. This is just up. So this is what survived through the year, sitting in the garage for 11 months. We have one wall down here that is the only casualty. Other than that, the walls are a tiny little bit droopy and I just need to cinch those up. But other than that, that corner is obviously ripped. It's gonna get a pole across the top and we'll be all good. So that'll be closed up. But I gotta say it pretty much, oh, we lost a wall here too. So this is you come around. So basically you come around and around. Same thing is over here. You come in around this wall here. So in around this wall. And then these are all going to be tied down, of course, with stuff all over them. But then you come around here, and there's a wall right here. You can see here. This needs to be cinched up also. Then you come around and out. So that's the shell of the haunted house. You see here, there's like strings hanging here because we had body parts. I don't want to give away, but in any event. And then if you want to go back around, there's a slit here. So the only thing that really is left in terms of the structural component is that I have a block here that goes up to the roof. You can see the line right there. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the line right there, and that's just to sort of tent it a little bit and let the rain run off. The reason there's tons of holes is also because of rain. They serve sort of a dual purpose that they let me zip tie. I use zip ties for absolutely everything. So every single one of these walls have been zip tied through the awning. The entire haunted house is made from zip ties, plastic, and tarp. So, but that's it. That's how this survived through the year. Pretty good. I mean, I can't complain. We'll see as I continue to bring stuff out and put stuff into the haunted house, remake the haunted house. We'll see how it works. So that's it for now. All right, so it is the 16th and we are back again. We haven't made a lot of progress, but now it's starting to build up. I'm going to show you my Pepper's Ghost addition to the haunted house this year. Right now, let me show you what I've done. As you can see, there's the rectangle that is basically the haunted house that we used last year. And I'll link in the description. I'll put up last year's haunted house a little bit so you can see last year's and what improvements we made this year. But essentially, this is the entire, I mean, I'm really adding quite a bit. I'm probably adding about a quarter, if not more, of space. But this is the new addition. You see the tarp going up there. That's going to be the roof. Drop the sides, and then inside here, this will be the pepper ghost, and I'll show you how I make it, and probably do a separate video on how to make a pepper ghost. But essentially, the plexiglass is going to go sideways here. I'm going to put all real decorations in here as though it's a room, then put a window here, so as people walk this way, they're going to see a floating apparition. And that's kind of how it works. So that's where we're at right now. So as soon as the walls come in. I'm just waiting for the plastic to come in. I will of course film that and show you how I do it, and the next step is going to be the making of the pepper ghost. So can't wait, super excited. See you then. I've got one other thing that I forgot to mention. I figured out how they make the cobwebs in the Haunted Mansion. It's amazing, and so I have everything that I need. I'm just waiting for it to come in. It's called the Webcaster. So rather than using those cheap cobwebs that you get at Home Depot and Spirit Halloween, you use a compressor and you blow compressed glue from a glue gun into wherever you want cobwebs, and they look realistic. It's what they use in Disney World and Disneyland and so forth. So I got everything ready to go with that, and we're going to be making some cobwebs here soon too. Okay, here I am up on the ladder. We are making the Pepper's Ghost room. This is the roll of black plastic that is used for all of the walls. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this tarp once I flatten it out. So I'm going to cinch up all the corners here. I'll show you that all the way across. So this is going to be flat. Then I'm going to take the edges of this tarp and I'm going to poke holes all the way through, all the way down, and I'm going to use zip ties to go through the tarp into the plastic and cinch it shut. And I'm going to do that all the way down, almost like sewing all the way down, and that's going to hang straight down. This is a 25 by this plastic is I think 25 by 10 feet high, so that's going to be perfect for this. These poles are 10 feet. These poles with the heart right here are 10 feet. So I'm going to be able to just stretch it all the way around and just go a little bit at a time, all the way around 3 sides, and that will complete the walls, and then have a completely closed structure here. And after we do that, we're going to cinch up the rest of these and make our Pepper's Ghost. So that's the next step. All right, I'm switching over to the GoPro as we put up the walls of the Pepper's Ghost room. Like I said, we're using zip ties here. Oh, missed a section. All right, so here we go. Oh, I see, I missed a section. This is actually supposed to go here. I don't know if I'm catching this right. Trying. Alright. But that needs to get attached to there. So anytime this is the wrong way, grab both ends. Grab both ends, and with both fingers, just twist the whole thing. Instead of trying to struggle with it or taking it back out. Just grab both ends, twist, and now you're the right way. The zip tie secret there. I have no idea if this is... Oh, I'm actually the wrong way again. Try again. I have no idea if the camera's picking this up or not. Take a look or not. Yeah, I think so. Alright. While I'm here, I'm just going to get this settled. This is where we start to attach the new tarp to the old walls. So like this is what comprises the entire haunted house. Is basically a bunch of plastic, a couple tarps, and 500,000 zip ties. Which I like to shave off when I can. So I should have tied that together there too. But I didn't. Because you kind of want complete blackness. So I am going to do that now. Because this is kind of off-centered a little bit, I'm actually going to go through this way. Except it's the other way. So I'm gonna thread this through here and then come through the tarp. Again, flip it, come through the tarp and fasten away. Fasten away. Yeah, see, I really should have snugged that there, but that's okay. Again, I just like to cut these while I'm up here, just aesthetically. All right, let's keep on moving. I'm gonna get some more zip ties, but this sheet that I'm using is absolutely perfect for its intended purpose. Hopefully, it looks like it's gonna go straight around almost perfectly. We'll see. But if not, we can just pack on a little bit more at the very end. As of now, though, it's looking good. So we're just gonna pull this tight. So this, you can see, is gonna go around the rope. I put a rope to the tree in order to tighten it up a little bit. And so I'm not able to hook it around the pole, but I certainly can put a zip tie around the pole. That's exactly what I want to do here. And we'll achieve the same effect. Zip ties are your friend. So there we go. There's a one whole wall, done in about 5 minutes. And then you can see it's like the size is just perfect. So we're gonna come back around here, and now it's like basically like sewing, you know? Just gonna take a little more. You know, I pretty much like to stay with the, I forget what you call these, fish eyes? In any event, the holes, the pre-done tarp holes, because they're stronger. And wind blows hard enough, it can rip right through a tarp. So you may as well use reinforced ones. Definitely no sense killing yourself. Not worth it. Get that straight. Not worth killing yourself. Okay. So this is going to be perfect in terms of size. This is going to be perfect. Like when things work out perfectly. So just so you know, I didn't guess at this. I very much measured. And shopped for the cheapest and the closest that I could find, and that's just what I got. In terms of cost, I think it wasn't very expensive. It was maybe $16, I think, for this. I mean, think about that. $16 if I were to build this with drywall, and I mean, obviously it's not house quality isn't as good, but if I were to build a haunted house with 2x4s with studs and drywall, building a room like this would take, you know, better part of a half a month probably, and would cost thousands, hands down thousands. I have built rooms like this before. All right, here we go. So am I right about that? Put in the comments if I'm right, that this is basically sewing. That's what it feels like to me. What's a bummer is that, you know, we're right now about a week and a half off of Halloween, maybe 2 weeks. And
I'm still messing around with the structure. So I am falling behind here because I should be deep into into actually decorating at this point, which is the super fun part. And I'm not. Holy cow. I mean, this is gonna go. It's pretty good. I like to pat myself on the back when I do something good. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so I have no idea how much I lost, but it looks like the camera turned off halfway through. In any event, I did show this trick. If you want a trick on how to get your zip tie through, you run the knife, and then you run the zip tie along the knife, pull the knife out, and then come on through. That's how we zip tie. Layla, I'm right here. So Layla thinks I'm inside, and she's barking to come inside, not knowing that I'm in this little hut. And when I yell at her, she's probably even more confused. All right. So you see, this time I grabbed up the wall. I'm backwards again. All right. Once again, just gonna poke that hole. Now, the reason why the top needs to be pretty strong, it does, and why I reinforced it, I need to do it on the top too. I need to do it over because it's gonna just pull off otherwise. Is because because I'm having stuff hang from it, and so as soon as I put weight on that, it's just gonna pull off. Can't have that. So I definitely need to do some work with that. Sorry. Ever since this whole spring was this way too. It was so you do want to remember to move your knife before you move the ladder, so it doesn't plant into your skull. Just a tip. All right, so this is a little bit more crucial of a joint here because you do need it to be snug, but you need it to be kind of perfect because it's the part that completes your loop, and it's what's going to keep darkness out. It's going to keep light out, and when it comes to reflections, because the pepper ghost relies completely on reflections, it's going to be very important to have this flat. I'm very likely not going to project off of this. See, this is backwards here, so I just take it and flip. I don't think I'm going to have the projection off of the side wall. I do think I'm going to hang a different wall, so I don't have to worry so much about this being wrinkled, but I do want to leave the option in case I do want to do that. So wow, that worked perfect, right? So I'm just going to reinforce here a little bit as you go along. It doesn't hurt. Zip ties are about probably less than a penny a piece. There it is. You do want to put as few holes into the tarp as humanly possible. These tarps, especially old one like this, just want to give way, and you have no idea, especially in New England, you have no idea what the weather's going to be, except for that you can probably be pretty sure that you're going to at least have one really hard day, if not multiple. And by hard I mean heavy winds and heavy rain. So make sure it's tight. that is tight. While I'm building this out. All right, this is the final product. I will cut this, by the way. I won't do it in a second, but I will cut that so it's not sloppy. But I am leaving this open. In fact, I'm gonna put a temporary tie right here just to keep it straight. That's Yoshi. He's our barker. Howler, actually. He's a beagle. Yeah, so I am gonna do that. What that does is kind of keeps it so this is a flap instead of an unwieldy huge piece of plastic. And then coming in here, look at this. Here's, you know, I just don't know what I'm gonna reflect that off of. But we have so much space in here now.
Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to DIY Haunted House 2004. Back in my Halloween or Haunted House and building clothes. We are officially 1 week away from opening. So let me take you around to see what we've sort of worked on this week. Haven't been able to do tons, but got a lot done. Okay, so we're walking into our Pepper's Ghost room. You can see here. Okay, so I did all sorts of experimentation on what backdrop to use, and it turns out that of all things, I've got mirrors, I've done pure black, everything that I've tried, it turns out white was the best reflectant, as you would guess, since that's what movies are played on for a projector. So that's what we went with. Probably gonna get a different one here. This one I use for something else, but in any event, we have our plexiglass hanging here at a 45-degree angle to the projector. We have the projector down here. I'm going to switch out that projector. You can see I'm starting to build a room out. We have chair, bookshelf, lamp. That's a fireplace that I'm gonna hang up today, and let me show you what it looks like. In addition to that, we're doing all sorts of, we're getting a lot done today. Through the clown room, we're starting to hang our clown backdrop. We're gonna get the clown room all set today. And then as you walk up here, this is Pepper's Ghost. I've just poked a little hole. You can see your apparition hanging right there. I mean, it's daytime, so you can sort of see the plexiglass a little bit, but especially through the camera. But essentially, that's what it's gonna look like. So I gotta do a backdrop in there too. I've got to do wallpaper on the back, you know, on all the walls in there to make it look like a regular room. Hang some pictures. Looks like I'm gonna have to move that plexiglass. No, it's not the plexiglass. It's the white sheet that I gotta move. It's not catching the whole image. Plexiglass is fine. So, yeah, really cool, right? Like, that's that. And then, of course, in the corner, so that the Pepper's Ghost is only half of the room. This is Atmos FX. I can put the link in the description in terms of where I got this from. It's awesome. I was actually talking to the guy about this. He's gonna receive my vlog once it's done. But you can see there's also a whole corner over there. The purpose of that whole corner you're gonna see is I have a projector that I'm going to shoot at this wall. This wall I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to put a white screen. I'm going to turn this into a window looking thing. The projector plays on the back, and it creates zombies sort of scratching in a window. So that's it for now. I'm going to get back to work, and I will show you once I get up the wall. I'm not going to film the wall. It's essentially just, the wall is a whole roll full of this stuff. It's just vinyl, you know, like almost like you know, tablecloth material, but it's cool. It's exactly what I need. It's got like blood stained you know, stripes like a carnival, And it's a whole roll. It's 100 yards, I think. I mean, no, 100 feet. And so really awesome. I got it off Amazon. This one came from Amazon. Just so you know, most of what I get is either Amazon or Temu. Believe it or not, Temu is risky because they ship a lot from China. They have local warehouses now, but they're all the way in Texas and California, so they're still across the country. It takes a long time. I've already had shipments delayed. I mean, literally to the day before our opening day. Our opening day is October 26th. And then we'll run for the whole week, every night for the whole week. Then we'll run every night for the whole week. So the 26th, 27th, maybe not the 27th, Sunday night, not sure yet, but that whole week, we're gonna invite our neighbors over to do some jump scares inside the haunted house. It is free, we're not charging for this. This is all just a neighborly deed that we're doing. So see if I can get the kids next door to come over and do some jump scares too. Have some friends come in and do some jump scares. Until the 31st, and then we of course run on the 31st. So we do hang signs throughout the neighborhood. We go on our neighborhood website and post. We get a good amount of people. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is nighttime, and I've been working hard today to get this going, and it is dark out now. Most of the animatronics are turned off, but I'm gonna take you on a walkthrough anyway to see kind of where we're at night. But here we go through the clown room. You see these guys are all shut off. You've got, it's really hard to see. Then as you come through this dark hole, you're gonna run into that. So that's motion activated. Now, as you walk down here, you're gonna see Pepper's ghost. So as we come straight ahead, there's the room in here. This is an actual room. It's not just a picture frame. So actually you can't even see the picture frame, but that's okay. And then you see our ghost hanging there in the middle of everything. And so that is that. And then as we come around here, you've got your window with zombies coming through. Okay, welcome back. We are under a week now. We are under a week until this goes live. We're starting to get some volunteers for jump scares inside. So we're gonna have a chainsaw person and then one other person at this point. But let me take you on a tour, keeping in mind all the animatronics are off right now, and it's daylight obviously, so that has an effect. Here we go. All right, so the beginning here, completely empty. So still kind of toying with what to do with this whole huge area. I am going to be pumping in smoke right from here. So there's going to be two smoke machines. One is going to be right here. But I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this beginning part yet. Still deciding. I'll figure it out this week. But here we go. In through here. You have all the animatronics are off. I think I mentioned. Here's the clown room. UV is just up right now. That needs to be fixed. This table will be coming out. Again, you get all of these. These are all animatronics, so they're all going to turn on and move. Actually, that just has lights. This also corner, I'm still working on. Not really sure what to do yet with that. This needs to go up. You see, that is obviously on. So as you come through here, first thing that's going to happen is this thing is going to turn on. After you get past that, it shuts off. You're then going to have strobe lights in the dark. You're not going to be able to see anything, except when you walk into something like that. That has nothing. That is broken. This animatronic is fully moving animatronic. As you come around here, you got this little guy who's pretty funny, but he jumps up and down and opens his bars and so forth. So we've got all our walls up now. So, you know, you go through a lot of these. I've learned that this is what makes things scarier. As soon as you come through, you've got a animatronic here. You have another She just howls, but it's deafening. I needed to put something in front of, so 2 things. One is, first of all, it's daylight, so 3 things. But I'm turned this into a picture frame. Now, in order for people not to think that it's actually a picture frame and that there's a whole room in here, I'm having her hang through the window, so it's clear that it's not an actual picture. I also need to put this table here. You see it's covered in cobwebs. I don't know, maybe you can't see it, but there's this cauldron. There is a smoke thing in it, so this bubbles over with smoke. These candles turn on, and they will turn on. This is the Pepper's room, Pepper's ghost, and so you're going to see this. You know, there's now cobwebs here in the picture frame, and you're going to be able to see. She's going to be sitting in the window, so there's no question that there's a room in there, and it's not just a picture. This is very hard to see during the day. In fact, you can't see it at all. Needs to be cleaned up, but you know, this is the one with all the zombies that are trying to get through. You just really can't see it. So as you come around, you're going to have. We're still trying to figure out what to do there. So you need something that's going to attract attention here. You've got an animatronic here. As you come around, you've also got an animatronic here. And then we're going to have a live person in this corner. So the issue is that you're going to be looking at this wall because something's attracting you here. You're going to have 2 animatronics that are clearly animatronics. And then you're going to have someone standing there in a costume where you won't know whether or not it's an animatronic. You think it's a 3rd animatronic. In fact, it's going to be a live person. That's the scariest of things. We have our door up here that you need to get through, and we're starting to hang the body parts. This room will be covered in blood. You see some of the things down there that need to be spread out. There's still a lot of work to do, but there will be blood throughout this entire room. There will be body parts hanging as they are here. There's a table here. There's our guy down there that's going to be on the ground in the other room. There'll be a table here, and there'll be a corpse right there. There also will be, in this corner, our second of 2 jump scares with a chainsaw. So as people come through here, and they come around here, there'll be somebody in this corner who will chase them out, essentially. So they'll come around and chase them out through here. This is also going to be much more closed. They're going to have to push their way through. Just as they come through here, there's another hanging animatronic here. You see there's another one there too. And that's it. That's it for now. So we're making progress. I'm glad with the progress that we're making. So far, that's where we're at, and I'll probably do another check-in tonight after it gets dark, and I've got some more stuff up. That's it for now. Okay, so that is the end of part 1 of the series. You've now seen the rejuvenation of last year's haunted house that kept way better than I thought it would, and eliminated weeks and weeks of work having to recreate it. You see that the entire haunted house, at least the frame for that matter, is built out of tarps, even an old tarp, zip ties, and plastic, and black plastic is most of it. No walls, no drywall or anything like that. So we're using very inexpensive means of doing it, and having really the same effect. So I hope you enjoyed that part of it, and stay tuned for part 2, where you're going to see it all come together, really all come together. I'm also going to include some clips from last year of the haunted house live. So hope you're enjoying it. The haunted house is going to be open from 10/26, so we're under a week now until it opens, from 10/26 until Halloween night, and we're going to open it every evening. Like I said at the beginning, it's free for anybody to come, and we typically have lines out the door. So that's it for now. be on the lookout for part 2. Don't miss part 2. You're going to see some really, really fun stuff at that point. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.